Uh-huh.
Um, Sometimes, just like the two disciples on the road to Emmaus, we forget what's happening. We're used to just ourselves being here in church, and we don't think about things like this is in the bulletin and that is in the bulletin. So, again, we apologize, and I hope it doesn't make you feel like you're not welcome here. Because God knows we welcome each and every one of you. The lessons today are lessons that really talk to this church now, because I think we're on that road. Our hearts are on a downward spiral, because we're not sure what's happening. None of us are really sure what's happening. One day I'll get up and say, things are going to be terrific. Today's one of those days. My heart is lifted because we have so many new people here. I'm thinking, we're going to go on. We're going to survive. And then I think about the bad times. Low finances, low attendance. Almost 19 years here. And all the hard work we've put into it. And how sometimes it feels like it's just being destroyed and taken out from under us. And I think about those disciples. And they're making that journey with their hearts broken. Not sure what's going to happen. Here is the man that they've been following. The man they loved with all their hearts and souls. The ones that talked to them in a very human way, didn't preach at them, taught them lessons, life lessons, how to treat each other, asked them questions. Questions like, who was the Good Samaritan? When they talked about the man being left on the road and robbed. People, what will you do if you're a shepherd and one of your flocks is left behind? And he talked about going back and leaving the ones that were safe to just rescue that one. Talked about the prodigal son. I think about that sometimes, being here in the middle of the Bible Belt, being who we are. Guess who feels like the prodigal son? Like we were off doing our own thing, different from everybody else. Opening our doors to whoever wants to come in. Not asking any questions, just come on in. Let us share what we have. We don't have a lot. We have love. We have a little bit of a food closet we keep up to give to the big Paducah Cooperative to pass out food. We do a little bit for the senior citizens. We're the only church in the whole area that gives to the senior citizens. At Christmas, we try our best to help a family out. We don't always do the best job, but I think for a small group of people, we do a pretty good job. We work hard, have no paid staff. We kind of keep the building up by each of us doing a little hard work here and there. We work hard to show the love of Christ. And sometimes, just like the disciples on that road to Emmaus, we feel deserted. We feel like everything we believe in is being taken away from us. And I think we walk that road sometimes with that sad face. Instead of being happy that there's just a few of us still here, and we praise God and we love God with all our heart and our souls and our minds. We love the church. Why? I'm even crazy about our fellowship and what we do. And I think about it. And And I hope each and every one of you do. And as we walk this road, I hope we're very much like those disciples. And we're hearing what God is saying to us. How God is explaining to us the scriptures. Sometimes when I read the Bible, what I want to read are the parts that make me feel good.
Okay.
How about the rest of you? I like the 23rd Psalm.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. And I know that Lord's Prayer is going to give me some peace. Oh, I like the story about the lost sheep. Because at times I feel like that lost sheep. And it's nice to know that the Lord cares enough about me to come and get me. And I hope all of you like those good stories. But then I sit and I think about the other stories. And sometimes I think we need to read into them too. You know, the stories like coming in the cover of night to talk to Jesus. You know, Nicodemus, he did that. Asking the hard questions. How can a grown person be born again? Hard questions if you think about it. Have you ever wondered about that? I don't know. I had 3 children and one of them was over 8 pounds and I sure wouldn't want to do that again. Especially not since now he weighs probably 250 or better. And I think about that. So I saw why Nicodemus would ask this question. And then I remember the words Jesus said. We do not know where the wind comes from, but we hear it and we feel it. And we know where God's love comes from. Why do we? Because I feel it. And when I open the Bible, I hear it. When I go to church, I hear it. Sometimes when I'm sitting with a friend and I'm talking, I hear it. I hear God speaking to my soul. So like those disciples, we walk the road and we doubt because it feels like everything's being taken away from you. But in the very end, we have a Savior who loves us. We have people around us who bring God's love to us and show us that love. And in that, I hope our eyes are open. I hope our eyes are open not only to today, but to the future and the plans that God has for us. I hope that as God's children, we pray and ask for that direction. And I hope as those disciples did, we run back to those we know and we love and say, God is alive. Jesus is with us. We know because we've seen him. We know because he's with us. We know because I see him in the eyes of those who I share worship time and space with. God has blessed us with many things. And one of the things he's blessed us with is each other. So there's times that we need to stop and just say thank you. Thank you for sharing God's love. Thank you for showing me that Jesus still lives. That he lives within each and every one of us. And that he spreads that love through us. You are invited. You're invited to come through these doors anytime they're open. And if they're not,